Hello, this is Spyder here, and today I'll be trying to make Lord Spryzen better than it already is. Let's go.
Oh, come on, man.
Easy!
Trash, bro.
Alright, hello everyone. So, this is Hasbro's World... I keep saying World Spryzen, but no, it's Lord Spryzen. World Spryzen isn't out yet. But, as you've seen in the first scene, yes, we will be making Lord Spryzen better than it already is. Oh, but hey. We can't just get too far into that yet. I did not come up with this idea. Shout out to Cairo for this video idea. Dang. I never really thought about trying to make Lord Spryzen better. I know it's pretty decent, but it can definitely be better. And I'm gonna, of course, leave Lord Spryzen, Lord Spryzen the exact same, as in, like, I'm still gonna use the same chip and everything, because those are actually pretty good. But it's just these part selections. It's just Blitz and Dimension. Driver was dirty, although I'm not really actually gonna use it. But, yeah, Dimensional Hypersphere. It's a pretty decent driver, but maybe a little bit too aggressive for World. I keep saying World. I guess that shows how much I really want a World Spryzen Hasbro, but that's not the point. Well, I guess QR code. Yeah, so they did keep the dual spin gimmick and everything, although there's no rubber and there's no stopper, which really hurt it. However, defensively, it's still pretty good. Like, this is just so smooth. It brushes off attacks like they're nothing. And it can still get quite a few good hits in, depending on which spin direction. Maybe left is better? Maybe? I don't know, it depends. But I have this scale right here, and before we mess with Dimensional Hypersphere, we gotta find a better disc, so... Oh, it's not following the camera. 18.47 grams, that's under 20 grams, so... In Hasbro case, you would probably say okay, but in general, that's a big no. I was gonna change Blitz anyway. 10. 23.70 grams. I was thinking about 0, but I seriously want to put 10 on there, because if I'm being honest with you, Lord Spryzen is a lot more defensive than it is offensive. So I think for it to be more defense-based, would make World really good. Now let's see. Together, 36.07 grams. Okay. Pretty decent. Now, I'm thinking about putting a frame on it. Maybe bump? Or maybe expand. I really don't know which one to do. I have the... Well, you know what? I think we should do expand, because if it's going to be in a Hypersphere Stadium, bump would scrape. Expand, not really, because expand is very smooth. Expand is 3.25 grams, or about. I thought go back and forth for a little bit. But yeah, together with the 10 disc, you get 26.95 grams. It's really almost 27 grams. Together with the layer, 39.30 grams. Okay. Now, Dimensional Hypersphere, 8.43 grams. I was thinking about slapping on Keep Hypersphere. Focus in the center more. 8.18. So, wait. Okay, so not as heavy, but to be honest, we don't need Lord to be too heavy. Okay. Slopes feel okay. I couldn't really find the driver that would make World slopes really good. I did test Unite, but I know for a fact that Unite will probably die in a Hypersphere Stadium. Like in the Hypersphere age, Unite is probably not the best choice. Don't get me wrong, Unite is pretty decent. I don't know why, but for some reason people think the equivalent... No, for some reason when I say Unite is okay of a driver, other people think I'm saying it's the worst driver in history.
What?
Oh, come on, man.
It's just dumb. 3 bays I want to test in here. Yes, 3 bays that of my choosing that I wanted, like, just combos I wanted to try out against this in this stadium. This is interesting because I know it's not Hypersphere Stadium, but the next 3 combos will also be in a Hypersphere Stadium, and those will be combos from fans. So get ready, guys. I wonder who it's gonna be. All right, so we gotta look at this real quick. Basically, the same combo as this, but with Unite instead of Keep Hypersphere. I seriously gotta sell this. We gotta see. Maybe Unite is actually better, and if it is, maybe I'll most likely use it. Let's see. So they're both in left spin. Let's see. I'm gonna change spin directions every time. 3, 2, 1, there. Rip. Would have done a test launch, but I'm like, nah. What's interesting is that Unite actually has a really good spring. Like Hasbro's Unite at the very least. Nope. Didn't beat it that time. Yeah, the slopes didn't move on either of them. But let's do it. Yeah. And wow, we got a quick ring out by Spryzen with the Unite driver. Although I really don't want to count that, but yeah, Keep Hypersphere is probably a little bit easier to KO. Rip. Let's try that again. Okay. Now we might see a slow motion burst in Unite's favor because it loses stamina a little bit faster. Or does it? Although, if it doesn't burst, Keep might actually win. Yep, Keep won that. So now, we gotta put Spryzen in its right spin. Well, so both Spryzens will be in right spin, basically. 3, 2, 1, let's... Keep Hypersphere isn't actually too aggressive. That's what I like about it. Plus it has that height advantage. Okay, I think we can obviously see that this combo just beat this one with Unite. Yeah, Unite is still decent, but just to prove my point, because some people don't like to listen, and then they just lie, so... Like, they keep making up stuff, like,
Oh, you said this driver, well, you said Unite was the worst driver in history.
No, I did not, okay.
Oh, you said Unite was worse than Zeta.
I'm like, I don't know, I never really tried. I don't like it as much as Zeta, but doesn't mean Zeta's better. Alright, now we're gonna do Atomic in the same combo. Yes, this is basically what I'm doing. Just like throughout this whole thing. Well, I just want to try Atomic, but really I'm just gonna do 2 rounds. There's one in right, one in left. Rip. Interesting. You see how a Hypersphere driver isn't going too crazy? And it gets a burst finish. So to those who think Hypersphere drivers don't work in regular stadiums, there you go. I think honestly all you gotta do is tilt launch it just a little bit, not too much so it scrapes against the stadium floor, and make sure you don't have a super aggressive Hypersphere driver like Power Sync. Yeah, Power Hypersphere. 3, 2, 1. Let's see if we can take on Atomic. Then left spin. The Atomic is also really good. Alright, come on. And we do end up with the victory, so we will not see the end of this thing. I will slap another Hypersphere driver that I think is really good. I will put a really good Hypersphere driver on this combo. Well, yeah. They go up against this original combo, which I think is so far the best combo I can really come up with for Hasbro. Or one of the best. I mean, you could replace the disc with probably double O. Something, but I think Expand and Keep Hypersphere are pretty overpowered. Alright, so now let's get to, well, yeah, hang on. Alright, fellas. We gotta put up against Dread Hades. The stock of Dread Hades. We just have to. Balance versus balance. Lord Spryzen is in left spin. 3, 2, 1, that right. Notice how I keep launching my combo first. And it still manages to win in stamina fights. Insane spin. Because Hypersphere drivers have great LAD. I don't get why people act like they are useless. But that's how it is, guys. I know that some people actually got mad that Hypersphere drivers were so overpowered. Or could be so overpowered. And I'm like, well, you guys kind of mocked Hypersphere for who knows how long. And now all of a sudden that you see that they're better, you're mad? Like, I really don't understand how this stuff works when it comes to Hasbro Beys. Like, how can you not like a Hypersphere driver despite how good it is? Like, you have, like, if it's like, let's say a Hypersphere driver just happens to be like the best Beyblade driver ever. People would probably still hate it because it's Hypersphere. That's just how it is. Don't debate with that, because I've seen it. Just look in comment sections when Hypersphere first came out, and you will see. Ouch, and Dread Hades actually gets the win. Yeah, I really don't know how to make... Yeah, sadly, the Spryzen chip, the one that I have right now, those slips are okay, but as you can see, Hades, despite not having a height advantage, manages to get a burst. That is the power of the Dread Hades. Makes me wonder what would happen if I put it on a Hypersphere driver. Alright, get out of here. Hypersphere Stadium, boys and girls. Okay, so let's get to the custom combos requested by my fans. Seriously want to see this combo. Zekon with his Dusk Luminor 11 low Hypersphere. Boom. Here you go. The slopes on this, really good. This is going to be a challenge for World. I keep saying World. Why? A challenge for Lord Spryzen. They sound so much alike. Now that I think about it. Alright, before we do that, Tusk Launch. Wait. Yeah, see, it's kind of semi-aggressive. I would have to say semi-aggressive. I can't say uber aggressive or uber defensive, but semi-aggressive. Alright, you're doing that right. Right spin. Wow. Now keep in mind, World. I keep saying World. Keep in mind, Lord does not have. Well, the slopes are kind of like okay. They're not the best. So if it bursts, it bursts. I'm not gonna hide anything. Ooh. And it manages to take the victory. Okay. The chip is dual spin. So when you go against the opponent and right, you can just switch the opposite spin and live way longer. Or you have an opponent that has a left spin bay, you know, opposite spin. There you go. Very simple, very it's like it's really good tactic. Whoa. Now Expand is keeping Lord from just dying. Ooh, interesting. Dusk is really good as a layer, so let's see how this plays out. Can Lord win? Ooh, Lord, okay, Lord lost, but the slopes barely moved. That is good. That is good. I want to do one more round. Let's do one more round. Whoa! Don't think there's gonna be a burst. Yo! And Lord Spryzen wins! Okay. Okay. You see that, guys? You see that? Actually managed to take a victory. So far. Lord. Well, this combo, Lord Spryzen 10 expand, keep Hypersphere, is actually pretty good. Now, I'm looking on my computer here. Okay, we have Ivan Taurus with his combo. He says Solar Valtrex 00 Wall Dimension Hyperspeeder. Okay, so that one I can most certainly do. Putting it together, and here we go. Solar Valtrex 00 Wall Dimensional Hypersphere, or Dimension Hypersphere. I think it's called Dimensional Hypersphere, like no, but it really doesn't matter. As long as you say Dimension Hypersphere or something, I'm fine. Alright, so Lord is in left spin actually. He's doing that right. Woo! The wall frame's great, but that might have actually gave Solar attack boost. I think it got faster when it did that. Very interesting to see. Okay, we'll just do it again. I'm not gonna dwell on it for too long. Return that up. Ah, you know what I should have done? Okay, so we're gonna do one. The final round, it gotta be the World Spryzen combo, but with Zeta. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I gotta do that. So, he's doing that right. Whoa, the attack. Whoa, and sadly, Lord Spryzen has bursted to Solar Valtrex. This combo's tough. Goodness. Alright. Scrolling through the comments. I got to do this in that fan request I'm thinking about doing in a different stadium. I nearly forget. Well, it'll make more sense that way. Like when I tell you what the combo is, I'm gonna tell you, it'll make a lot more sense. Okay, we're gonna give this Spryzen combo. Let's give it Valor. Valor has more stamina than Keep. Yeah, right now it is in left spin. Once in left, the Keep combo is in right. Alright, so opposite spin battle, then I'll do same spin in left. You can win that right. Oh, big hits on both sides. Makes me wonder if no Beys Burst, who would win? The Valor combo or the Keep combo? Oh, Keep's going down. Dang, we are tied. Really not a fan of ties. And whoa, Valor nearly bursted. Okay, so it would have been the Keep combo win, but rip. Wait, why did I switch this? Okay, you know what? We'll just do it same spin right, because I was gonna do same spin left, but I accidentally changed the wrong combo to right, so let's do that. Okay. Between left spin. Took that opportunity. Switching the left. I don't know why they keep tying. I guess you can't go wrong between Keep and Valor. I guess you just can't. Ooh, well the Keep combo actually took a defeat. But even so, to be honest, you really can't go wrong. I think the Keep combo has better burst resistance, but the Valor combo has more stamina. So either Lord Spryzen 10 expand Valor, or instead of Valor, keep Hypersphere and Valor Hypersphere. Okay, get you out of here. Now, fan battle. Alright, so I wanted to test the Zeta combo, but don't want this video to be too long, so we'll just say the keep combo would most likely have won. And yeah, so let's do the fan battle. We have Ferret God. I'm pretty sure. I'll just say Ferret God with Master Devilos 7 Glaive reboots. Mighty interesting. Let's see how this plays out. So Spryzen is in left spin. 3, 2, 1, rip. Hasbro's reboot is not that aggressive when you hard launch it, which is the funny thing, because it's supposed to be an attack driver. But it's like the opposite of Tower. I found that so hilarious. It's the opposite. Well, the reboot driver is the opposite of the Tower driver. And sadly, it went down. But that's because Spryzen was in left spin, most likely. Now that we're going to put it in right spin, oh my gosh, let's see if Spryzen can hang in. And rip. Okay. Whoa! Ring out finish for Master Devilos. Yeah, Master is good at getting KO, like ring outs. Because it has like a little upper attack thing going on. Let's do one more round. Want to see if it's more of a stamina match this time. Spryzen going on the offensive. Rolls that switch, and would you look at that? Spryzen gets the ring out this time. And Slopes didn't move, so I would guess Spryzen would have won with a survivor finish either way. Also, once again, shout out to Cairo for this video. For those who might have skipped the intro for whatever reason. But yeah, Cairo, thank you for this idea. I seriously think this, or instead of keep Hypersphere, Valor Hypersphere, way to go. My personal opinion. Because it beat Atomic, pretty much beat Low, and then it beat, it's probably better than Zephyr, but it's just that the Hades layer is really good. And it beat Unite. Really because of the height advantage, but can't say keep Hypersphere isn't better. To be honest, I actually think it's better than Unite in some ways. Probably not in a way of a spring. Maybe not, but in general, probably. Alright, thank y'all for watching. Have a great day.